Alright, so wait till it kind of clears up the video. 1 second. There we are. So this is going to be the interior portion of the home inspection video. Excuse me. So this is kind of, a lot of stuff's kind of self-explanatory. What I miss in the video will obviously not be missed on the inspection report because everything is just a one-shot deal here. So you got a vinyl sliding door here. So what you want to do is you want to make sure, open it up, that you clean the track and you lubricate it. So you clean it out, spray some WD-40 on there so it can actually lubricate the wheels more and should operate a little bit easier. Make sure I lock it. What else? Obviously I didn't test the fireplace here. No open grounds here. You have all vinyl windows, and these are just kind of dirty here, so you know, you just kind of have to, when you have this kind of plants here, I'm sure right next to the window you get some bugs, so it is what it is. I'll show you which smoke detectors don't work. Manure oven, I tested it, it works. Dishwasher works. I ran all the burners, so I'll turn one on right now, but I actually took a photo of the burners. I don't want to drop my tablet on the burners. So basically you got, this is kind of like what they used to do back in the day. I don't see anymore where they use tile and grout for their cabinet tops. So you, like right here, you're gonna want to regrout behind the backsplash right there. You don't want water to get behind here, but where your cabinet is, because it can actually seep through underneath. A lot of times it's actually nice that they actually used a brown grout, because a lot of times people used to have white countertops and white grout and it would just turn brown just from stains and stuff from cooking. So you don't see this anymore. Let's keep going around. Okay, so you're gonna want to obviously adjust the top light here. It's a little angling a little bit, and you're gonna replace the threshold right here. Actually, the door sill. And these weather strippings, I think they're just put in for extra precaution, obviously. I would look at replacing them. But, just replace all of it together. These are the original ones behind it. And also they just added the sticky on ones, which I've done that as well. It's actually nice to see that they actually put the door hinges on this side instead of over here. Sometimes I've seen it where they put it on the side light side. This is the side light right here. And then actually it's funny, it looks like the door used to be right here. That's hilarious. So wow, I gotta look and see something. Yeah, it's almost like they originally had it right there. So a lot of times they would well, maybe not, because the hinges are different heights, but I don't know what this is all about. But so anyways, I was trying to say is that when they ever had issues with the doors, you couldn't run a 3-inch screw because there's no trimmer here to even up the door. So sometimes doors would go down like this based on the weight ratio. And when you do that, you would crack the glass. So it's actually nice to see that they put the door on the other side, the right side. Okay, let's go upstairs first. So we're gonna go through the outside as well. So this is just the interior portion of the video. So this is called MDF baseboard. You see how it's just kind of bubbled up there. So it's not even wood, it's actually like a cardboard. So it expands. You probably wanna look at replacing that. I'd get the filters clean too. I ran the AC and heater, so it kicked on. Wow. I'll show you on the outside. Okay, so a lot of these doors we got to readjust striker plates too. That carbon monoxide up there does not work. Probably just needs a new battery. See how you hear that striker plate right there? So what you got to do is, you see this nub right here? Actually, this is one where you can put a flat screwdriver in there, and then you can actually pull it out. Actually, it looks like they try to get the max out of it. So you'd have to do is probably chisel right here and move it over so you don't get that sound. All right, so let's keep going here. Okay, here it's working now. I went in both attics, so we are in good shape. You got truss systems, and you got OSB for your roof sheathing. Okay, gotta replace, reattach either the dipstick overall, or yeah, you have to reattach it so it's actually underneath, so you can actually drain your. See, it's actually broken. So we replace that, and you underneath, and you actually tighten underneath where the faucet is. Drain stop is what it's called, actually. So, a little hot outside, so I try to figure. Remember what I was saying? Okay, obviously you got an exhaust fan because you need one with no window. Technically, you wouldn't even need one in there anyway because you don't have a shower, but it's nice to have an extra there. This is the master bedroom. That smoke detector works over there. We have the same thing over here with this disconnected. Here we get GFI right here. I think the other one does not GFI'd. It's obviously grounded. A lot of these times these homes are like this plug is actually tied to that master bathroom GFI. Now a lot of times today you'll just see where this put two separate GFIs, or if you want to change out that plug, you just put the GFI in. So I was not able to get this going, the Whirlpool. So I'm gonna put that in the report. Usually not really my forte, Whirlpools. You look at more structural stuff and things that involve construction on a home inspection and the normal stuff. Okay, so you do have good gutter covers here. You can see there, and I ran my drone through the whole roof. I took about 60 pictures of it because you can't walk a hot roof right now; you'll ruin the roof. Okay, we're gonna keep going down here. Kind of went to that bathroom. So it's going to go down to the basement area. Then we're going to go, the next video, I'll go on the outside. Looks like we have a broken light here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so they kind of did a poor job here on the baseboard. They used some old caulking or something, but there's not much you can really do about it. I mean, it's not really worth putting a trim piece in there. It's just kind of a gap right there. They really kind of just cut it too short. And it tucks underneath, it's supposed to tuck underneath the baseboard, which it does there. So, yeah, let's go to the garage, I think, first, and then we'll walk to the laundry room way. Okay, so your GFI for here is actually, yeah, let me turn it on real quick. It's actually the laundry room. Already ran the safety. We're good. Put a light bulb in there. So here's your GFI reset right here. That's your GFI for the laundry room and garage. Okay, obviously, this is where you're gonna have your laundry hookup. So you have to make sure you get electric. You cannot use a gas one. You have no gas hookups here for this washer or dryer. All right. So they just have some touch up here and the spackling job and and such. So this is obviously, I guess you call this the rec room in a way. Oh, good, the toilet is working. Okay, this is probably most likely to do with the fact that the carpet is so high off the ground, and you need to cut off the bottom 1/4 inch of the door. So you can either have to get this done by my door guy, or you can try to do it yourself. But if you're handy with tools, you want to put a piece of blue tape on the bottom and run a skill saw, and then take the blue tape off after you use a plywood square and cut 1/4 inch off of it. It should be fine. These doors were working fine. Just want to make sure I keep the video under a certain amount of minutes so I can upload easier. Okay, you got your GFI here. You just gotta stop where it's working there. Random shower. A lot of this stuff in here is just really really self-explanatory. I mean, most of the time I just do the videos on the exterior because I'm just showing you how I turn a faucet on sometimes. So I got the propane heater going here. All right, it's turned off. I ran the fan, so now let's just go down to the basement area. And I'll turn this video off and I'll start working on the exterior. Okay, we'll replace the weather stripping here. I'm not going to bring my tablet underneath the house, but what you got is you got your normal standards, the 2x6 perimeter walls. When you see these rusts sometimes on top of these bolts, usually it's just from one or two rains before the house is actually finished. Now they're all galvanized, so back then they didn't have to be galvanized. Okay, so here's your hot water heater, which is vented. So technically the propane hot water heater is not a living area, so this is fine because you have a fire rated door right there. So it's just fine, and it's drained out right over here. If this was actually inside of a living area, you couldn't have an open vent right here. You also need to replace the weather stripping here. See? Right here. Alright, so now I'm going to do the exterior video.